When starting the business, I would say you should start with what you have. Yeah, don't make a lot of excuses because it will get you stuck at one place. Just start with what you have.
Even experience will even give you more insight about how to handle
Yes.
things in the future.
Without money, when you start without money, you gain more experience.
Yeah.
Yes, because you know what to do when you get yourself into a challenge or whatever.
Capable life.
Welcome to Capable Life, and today we want to interview one of my friends who is into graphic design and branding. I'm into that. That's my skill as well. I do that, but he's so skilled. I'm so surprised. He's so skilled at so young as his age, and he is able to build this. So surprising and then empowering to me, and I know it will empower other young people who are trying to start this business or go into this field, and you will learn a lot from him. Let's go in. Okay, so let's visit him. He's here. Wow. Okay, interesting. Yeah, long time. This is my friend. He's the one I'm talking about. You have been inspiring. I'm in the industry. We do design. You have been inspiring, and you telling me that you established your company, and then me coming here seeing this nice place. I'm so impressed.
Thank you very much.
I'm so impressed. So we want to know. Okay, the young people are following me. You want to know how do you start? What is the inspiration?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thanks a lot for having me on your platform.
Yeah.
I was a fan.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. First of all, you have to have the passion for it. I won't advise anyone to go in maybe because of money or so. If you have the passion for it, then because there are a lot of challenges when it comes to this whole graphic design stuff. But if you have the passion for it, you can strive and put your focus, and then when you put the effort in, you get rewarded, you get it. So I would say first of all, you just have the passion, the drive, because there will be a challenge, there will be challenges, and I would say when you put in your 100%, I believe you get that.
All right. So are you the one who built this place yourself? That is something that I really want to know.
Yeah. I built it from scratch. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh wow, it's very impressive. Very
Thank
impressive.
you.
I'm so impressed about that. Yeah, very impressed. So how do you do it? Do you contribute money? How do you do that? Because I know you. How long are you in the industry?
Okay, I've been in the industry for about 7 years.
7 years.
Professionally, I would say let's say 5 years. Professionally.
5 years.
Yes, please.
Wow. But you're so young.
I am. I started very early.
Oh, okay.
Because I like I said earlier, I had a passion for it because I did graphic design. I did visual art, and I chose that because I knew what I wanted to do. I already had the passion. I knew that was what I was going for. That's why I said earlier that I would advise anyone who wants to get in this industry to have the passion for it. I really stress on that. Have the passion. Don't go in because the challenges will discourage you. The challenges will.
Wow.
But if you have the passion and you believe in yourself, you know this is what you want to go for.
Wow, interesting. So you said it's what SC Studios, even MTV you branded. Oh wow.
Yes.
SC Studio. What does this stand for? What is it about?
Well, SE is actually my name.
Oh, okay.
My name is Said Anas.
Anas.
Seidu Anas.
Seidu Anas.
Seidu Anas' studio.
Oh, okay.
That is my studio.
Okay,
yeah.
SC Studios.
Yes.
Alright. But you know our Anas.
I can promise you, I don't know.
You don't know.
I have no relation with him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think he's also doing a great job. Carrying the name.
Yeah. Wow. So, what are the challenges? We were talking about challenges that the industry is there, people are facing, we, all of us are going through that. What is one of the biggest challenge that you faced able to establish this, or in your career so far, what's the biggest challenge that you can enlighten the young people on?
I believe the biggest challenge that I face is being taken serious because of how young I am. You get it? When you're very young, and then let's say someone reaches out to you, he's seen your art, he's seen your works, the design and everything, and then he expects to see someone like big in a suit. You get it? Someone like, you get it? And then when you get there and you see a very young person and are you the assistant? You are the CEO. You get it? So sometimes I don't know. People don't really think until when you prove yourself. So you have to just prove yourself.
So that is the fun. That one of the basic one you encounter
I think yes. That's a lot. Like it happens a lot.
So right now,
that's the main. I think the biggest challenge I face.
So like any young person who want to start right now, like you yourself, you started so young, and you really want to advise anybody about this issue. How do you want him to tackle it? They undermining the age of young people who are doing something creative, who want to be paid for. How do you advise somebody who is very younger than you, wanted to go into this industry?
It took me a very long time to learn this, but I believe it's the confidence.
Okay.
Show the confidence. Give your work. Like just do the work. When you do the work, people start to gain confidence in you, and then they eventually. Because that's how I started. All my clients, I will tell you, almost 80% of my clients, when they see me, they go back. But when they see the work, you get it. And so eventually, I got it. And word of mouth, it travels a lot.
Yeah.
People know people.
Yeah.
You get it. So when you have like a client, a single client, you just have to give in your all. The person will definitely, when they like your work, they'll definitely recommend you to other friends.
Yeah. All right. So financing.
Yeah.
How do you do it? How do you put the money together to establish it? Because I know most young people are struggling in finance. Me myself, I struggle putting my resources together, especially money around you. You understand? How do you able to put these resources together, the money, and then you able to establish this? Because a lot of people, young people, will know more about that.
And my main, my advice would be save a lot.
Yeah, I see.
Spend less, save more.
Right.
You get it. So I save a lot. I save a lot. I save like crazy.
Wow.
And let's say your pricing too. Let people let your work speak for itself. When your work gives value to your customers,
yeah,
they pay you. And it took me a long time to get this. I'm a fan of what's his name? Chris Do.
Yeah.
Of the Future.
Yeah, Future.
I learned a lot from him
Wow.
about pricing.
Yeah. Chris
Do.
Yeah. This one, you know something. Let me say something. Like actually, I'm also a fan of Chris Do. Chris Do is one of the biggest, creative person in the whole world right now, impacting wisdom and knowledge to the young people, the art community.
I learned almost everything.
You are talking about Chris Do. Yeah. Chris Do, how do you find?
I would say I learned a lot when it comes to the business part of graphic design, branding and stuff. So I learned a lot from him because I didn't really learn business from school. They teach you the creative part, but they hardly teach you the business. So you come out of the school thinking you're coming to conquer the world, but
so you mean that you shifting to the internet to really grab this concept and ideas about how to run a business that motivate you to start your own business?
Yes, before I even built this place, I was already doing the work, without a physical shop or an office. So I would say I learned a lot from him when it comes to the business part of That's the design.
So means that they don't teach you the business aspect of it in school, of the design stuffs in school.
I would say yes. In Ghana they don't.
They don't?
A lot. Yeah, they don't. I know you would also attest to the fact that they don't. They teach you the design. They teach you how to design, how to do the creative things, but they don't. They hardly teach you.
So funding your business right now, corporate organization, are they supportive with that, or you do everything your own? You don't even look at any corporate organization like banks coming into?
When starting the business, I would say you should start with what you have. Yeah, don't make a lot of excuses, because it will get you stuck at one place. Just start with what you have, you know.
Even experience will even give you more insight about how to handle things in the future.
Without money, when you start with that money, you gain more experience.
Yeah.
Yes, because you know what to do when you get yourself into a challenge or whatever, you know. I mean, imagine someone like doing a video editing with like when you're editing like an image, like a 4K video. I mean, you know, it's very difficult when it's possible though, but it's very difficult. And imagine someone learns that and masters it and now gets a proper computer. I mean, it's like it's very easy.
So go the hard way.
Yeah. So the difficult when you don't have enough equipment, it actually makes you more creative.
Yeah.
So
the young people should like just start.
So start
wherever you find yourself.
You actually benefit from not having like a lot of equipment. You know, a lot of stuff. Yeah. I would say.
Wow.
I mean, I began this whole stuff, this design stuff. I began without a laptop. You know, and I would say, just start with what you have. You know, I always say that. I don't know. I think I've said it. I've said it a lot of times.
I think it's okay.
Start.
My people will understand.
I know. And when okay, I will just say let's just
going forward, how do you see yourself in the future? Like your brand, your business, or how do you see yourself in the future?
Right now, we are into design. We do branding, and we also do prints. So prints like and souvenirs. Yes. So your wristband, your paper bags, caps, t-shirts,
advertising products,
yes, everything. We do those, and we also brand cars and stuff. So and we also do designs. Yeah. So branding a company from start. So we are looking at being one of the biggest, you know, organization that does that. You know, yes. So eventually, maybe we become the biggest in Ghana, and then in the future, maybe look at running, like getting other, you know, other places. You know, we want to move to, let's say, Nigeria, you know, South Africa, and everything.
Extending your branches, you know.
Yes. So, and the most important, like, we want to help the up and coming ones too. So we would want to do a free course, like in the future, you know, teach people, like young people, like how to start this. You know, people have, like, they ask a lot of questions, but most important, people will just ask, how do I start?
Let me take you back.
And
when you wanted to do art, were your parents agreeing for you to do art?
Yes. My dad, I would
because
say,
I know that the most parents, African parents, think that art don't have money in it. Like, people don't make much of money.
Yeah, I would say my dad doesn't actually like understand this whole thing, but my mom, she's very supportive. I mean, she believes in me more than I believe myself. You know, sometimes I do her work when I show it to her when I started. You know, I just ask her, you know, is this okay? And she's like, yo, this is very nice. You know, she believes in me. She's my biggest fan. You know, and I love her for that. Yeah, she supported me from beginning. You know, she advises me. You know, and sometimes I ignore some of the advice and like, but her advice and her support, like I would say, helped me a lot, get to where I am. So I'm very grateful.
I think our moms are the favorite one.
Yes.
So going forward, what advice will you give anybody who want to go into this channel, like this aspect of the branding things or those things, talking about creativity especially? What advice do you want to give to them? Like, what should you do? Because I'm in the industry myself.
I've heard of, I don't know if you heard of this, you've heard this saying. It says, when you do what you love, like when the job you do, when like your work, when you love your work, you don't work a day in your life, because it's like fun, you know. So make sure you enjoy what you do. When you love it, I mean, it feels like you're not working. I mean, I come to this office, sometimes I can stay here for nights and stuff. I don't really, because I enjoy being here. I don't even want to go home because so I love my work. So I don't feel like I'm working, but I get paid for it, so I mean, so just love what you do. Love what you do.
I love everything, I love everything, and the speed at which you are going, I know that Charlie, you pass everybody.
Thank you very much.
So
I appreciate it.
Can you give me one of the highest cost of work like you have done before, like something that for the people to spice up how much money is in this industry?
Okay,
just for one product, one service.
Yeah, I would say it's a paper bag. That really helped. Like it helped, like get us to where we are now. So, and we started with those, like the company. We started with them from.
So how much do you do for one paper bag?
And
one.
I would say the paper bag. It depends on the quantity you do. So the more you do, the less the price per unit. So I mean, we did a paper bag. I don't really like to talk about our finance, but we did a paper bag just to inspire other people. We did a paper bag for a single one for 3 cities. We did almost like 100,000 copies. So you can do a calculation.
So you see, like, this is it. When you start early, you started making your own things
and provide value to people.
Is it provide value to people?
So we started with that company. We started with them when we did their logos. We started from them from scratch. We grew with them. So eventually, when they grew, because we provided value to them and helped them grow, I mean, they blessed us with that.
This guy is making money. So Charlie, I like, this is something to inspire young people. It's not anything just to inspire you people to take a serious step in anything like art, creativity. You can deep down yourself and then create something out of yourself, and that's it. And me, I feel like this is one of the industry I think the young people should really take advantage of, because it's all fun.
I mean, but
it's the passion and the value that you are talking about, they should give. And so, my friend, I'm so glad to go with you on this interview.
Thank you very much for having us.
We are very, very proud of you coming through. So please follow his steps. Where can we find you?
Okay, we are on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. So on Instagram we are SA Design Studios. And on Facebook we are SA Studios.
I wanna change my destiny. Capable life is only your way. Capable life is only